Hey there, CFC Tribe. Dr. Anthony here. So excited to start this brand new thing that we're going to start doing in the office called Talk About It Tuesday. We've been passing out articles in the office really about chiropractic and how it connects with other different ailments and things like that for a number of months now. And it's been really popular. But really over the last few weeks, we've ran the same article in the practice because of how popular it's been. And the title of this one is Chiropractic and Mental Health. Right? Bring it up a little bit higher so you can see it. This article is actually posted on our Facebook page, so you should be able to go back and actually read the article yourself, which I recommend you doing actually before you listen to the rest of this video. So go ahead and do that if you haven't done so already. But this article has been so popular because even though people have been coming into the office and getting adjusted now for quite some time, they didn't remember from maybe our first conversation that we had whenever they entered into the office, or either maybe they never even heard it for some reason. But chiropractic affects every aspect of your body. These subluxations that we as chiropractors take care of affect every aspect of your body. And that even includes mental health, right? And so this is something we want to bring more awareness to, and not just mental health, but all the other things that chiropractic can affect. But today we're honing in on mental health. Before I go any further, I want to give a shout out to Dr. Anthony Pellegrino with Chiroedge Media and his team there, because they actually put these articles together that we give out to our practice members. We use their services for quite some time, and we have a ton of articles, more than we'll ever be able to really ever administer to people. So we are so excited that people love this article, and I'm so excited to be able to make this video and share on it. And so this is something we want to do every Tuesday, is share on whatever article that we're giving out to our practice members as they're coming in to the office during the week. So Talk About It Tuesday, first ever edition of it. Chiropractic and mental health, here we go. So what a lot of people don't realize with chiropractic is that it literally affects everything that you do. So when you think about chiropractic at its essence, we're taking care of the fundamental organ system of our body that controls everything, right? And it's your nervous system. You think about your brain and your spinal cord, and then all the nerves that come off of your spinal cord. Everything that you do, every aspect of your being is being controlled by your nervous system, by your brain. I don't think anyone can argue with that, right? And so as chiropractors, it's our job to go in and find these things called subluxations, which are misalignments or interferences that can be occurring in the body. And we remove those interferences with specific adjustments to the spine. And what we do is restore proper communication from brain to body. Right? And it's those adjustments that keep you, what we like to say in our office, is clear and connected, so you can be able to express life at your optimal level, right? And so that's what chiropractic's all about. Now, how does it affect mental health, you may ask? Well, maybe you're thinking, oh, well, if someone feels better, then that would affect their mental health. And yes, that's actually true. However, we're going to take it a step further than that. When you think about the top part of the spine, it's the C1, C2 area, and even the occipital bone here, which is the base of the skull. You have a very important organ that comes out of a hole in your skull called the foramen magnum, and that organ is called your brainstem. So literally responsible for so many different things. And a part of that, part of what it actually affects, is your emotional systems and a lot of different neurochemicals and things like that can influence the way that you think, and the way that you process information, the way that you handle stress. Of course, your parasympathetic versus your sympathetic nervous system, which for those of you that aren't familiar with those two terms there, that's your fight or flight system and then your rest or digest system. So what actually happens a lot of times, if you have a misalignment up here in that C1, C2, or occipital area, it's going to apply pressure or some sort of interference to that area, and ultimately is going to interfere with all of the different functions that it has. I just had a lady today, and this is not related to mental health necessarily, but she's having trouble swallowing. And instantly after her adjustment to the C2 bone, she was able to swallow better afterwards. How incredible is that? So cool. And this was her first adjustment, so I'm expecting huge improvements in that as we continue to go on. But we're talking about mental health here, right? And so if you read this article that I've shared with you guys, what you'll find is that in the early days of chiropractic, people weren't going to chiropractors for neck pain and back pain. They were going to chiropractors for psychological disorders, right? And what you'll see is this one specific sanitarium, which is called Forest Park Sanitarium, had a 65% discharge rate versus the regular, another standard mental health hospital, which was right at about 18 to 25%. That's a pretty significant difference that people are going in receiving chiropractic care, more than likely focused on their upper cervical region, because now we know why that's so important and how it can affect mental health. And they were getting such amazing results that 65% of the patients were being discharged, claiming to be healed, right? And so that's really powerful when you compare that and you take it into today's society where so many people are walking around with more than likely subluxations in those areas. And we see so many psychological and developmental disorders that are just kind of going out of control. And you wonder how many of these people are walking around with subluxations in those areas. And they're not going to see a chiropractor because most people think chiropractors are only there for neck pain and back pain, right? And so if anything that I hope you guys are becoming a little more aware to is the power of the body to do what it's supposed to do, to heal, to function, to adapt, and to express life when it's clear and connected, when everything's functioning like it's supposed to. And that's really what we do in our office. That's why, if you guys see me posting about my job, that's why I love my job so much. It's not because I own my own business. It's not because of anything like that. It's because I literally get to see people's power turned on each and every day. I get to see life being expressed in different ways. I get to see people overcoming anxiety and depression and all sorts of different really amazing things each and every day in the office. And so this stuff is real to me. And I know it's real to you too. For those of you out there that have family members and loved ones that are dealing with this kind of stuff, this whole video is not about me growing my office by any means. It's about getting out this message and perpetuating this message that chiropractic is important to keep you well, or to get you well and to keep you well. And so if you have any questions, please blow up the comments. I would love to be on here for hours, commenting and messaging and just helping to educate you further. Again, this is something I intend to do weekly, so be on the lookout each week for different articles. But thank you guys for tuning in. I wanted this to be under 10 minutes, and we're at 7 minutes and 20 seconds, and probably be about 8 minutes before it finishes up. But I just want you to know I love and appreciate you. Thank you so much for your time. Share this video. Please share this video, because there are people out there that are sick and suffering, and they do not realize that chiropractic could be benefiting them. I don't care where you're at in the world. This applies to you. There's someone somewhere close by that I can get you connected with that can help you. All right. Love and appreciate you guys. Have a great Tuesday night. Bye.